What is up, bees, cheese, everything in between? This is Yowly. God damn it, I'm so tired. I just woke up. But yeah, I'm on my shadower or future shadower training at blue golems. I'm looking for white potions actually because I have no fucking money in Scania and I need to actually like look around for potions, which is pretty fucking pathetic. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is insecurity. And it's funny because in my phone I just have like a bunch of video topics on my phone, and for this one it just says insecurity and then bracket fag. And I think I have no idea what the fuck I was like, what I was thinking when I wrote that. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? Like, what triggered me to write this topic down? And I think I'm not entirely sure, it was a post that my friend shared on Facebook where it said it was the guy from Duck Dynasty. I don't know his name. I don't really watch the show at all. I think it's probably one of the worst shows to ever happen to humanity, but along with several others. But yeah, I don't really watch the show, but it was one of the main characters, I guess. Sai, I want to say is his name, the homophobic dude. I guess I bet they all are, but I'm not gonna make that assumption. But anyways, it was basically his face, like it was one of those stupid posts where it was like a face and a quote by that person, or a quotation by that person rather, and yeah, it was just him, and it said you don't have to agree with a person's thoughts in order to like them, and you don't have to disagree with, or just because you agree with a person's thoughts doesn't mean you'll like that person, and just because you disagree with a person's thoughts doesn't mean you have to hate that person. And for the most part I can agree with that. And he touched on something important there. He touched on the fact that you have to keep your opinions separate from your identity, because if you don't, then you're just gonna be a homophobic bigot. But anyways, yeah, like I can agree with that. You have to keep just because you don't agree with someone's philosophies in life doesn't mean you have to hate that person. I'm friends with a bunch of people I do not align with at all philosophically or morally for that matter. But I'm still friends with them. I still talk with them. I still hang out. And that's important, I guess, to get different views, because for one, you need different views in your life just because you need to be able to challenge your own views, because if your views are so fucking shit that they can't even be challenged, then they probably need to be. like if you're refusing for your views to be challenged, those are the views that need to be challenged the most. And I say that because they're probably wrong. For example, homophobia. And the reason I say homophobia is wrong, homophobia, not homosexuality, I want to be clear there. And homophobia, for you guys who don't know, is just, I mean, I guess the most literal meaning of it is just the fear of homosexuality or homosexuals. But I guess it's kind of been turned into the hatred of homosexuality and homosexuals. Which I guess they're kind of the same, like it kind of means the same thing in some sense, but I mean like the actual reaction, like if you're scared of them, if you're fearful of homosexuals, you're gonna kind of hate them. Not necessarily, not always. You might just run in the other direction, but you might hate them for ruining your day because you're so scared of them. But I mean, yeah, it's nonsensical. It doesn't really make sense. That phobia to me, and I'll explain why. It stems from a place of insecurity. Homophobia. What I think, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? It stems from a place of insecurity. It stems from like the people who are homophobic, thinking that they themselves might be homosexual. There's this great quote from Joe Rogan. He's like, there's only two reasons to be against marriage equality, and the first reason is you're dumb, and the second reason is you secretly think dicks are delicious. And I was just, that's the funniest quote of all fucking time. Joe Rogan's hilarious in some of his shit, although I don't always find him funny, but that was hilarious. Just dying of laughter when I read that for the first time. And it's so true. Like you see all the time, politicians and stuff getting busted for, busted with a male prostitute. Busted with a male prostitute. Yeah, never mind. With a male prostitute, and that they themselves are like big proponents of traditional marriage and all that jazz. And it's just so funny when they get caught, because it was obvious that they're just so insecure about their sexuality, that or they're just kind of like puppets for their party, and the party is just like, hey, we need you need to support traditional marriage, because that's what our our demographic is after and whatnot, or whatever the voters are after. And I don't know which one would be more true, but without a doubt, some of them are just genuinely insecure. I would assume. Forgive me if I'm wrong. any of the politicians who were caught with male prostitutes, if you're not insecure about your sexuality, I apologize, but you're probably the worst judge for that. But yeah, it comes from a place of insecurity, and what I mean by that is they themselves, I've said this already, that they themselves are scared that they are gay, and it's weird, because honestly, all you have to do is forget all the bullshit that you've learned, thinking that homosexuality is a choice, and thinking that it's a sin and whatnot, it's bad. If you just get rid of all that nonsense bullshit, as I like to call it, and you're just brutally honest, if you sit there and you just try to convince yourself, you just try to choose to be gay. I want you to try. Just sit there and try to be gay. Just go like, okay, I'm gonna try to find the male form attractive. Personally, I can't do it. I generally just don't find the male figure attractive. I don't find like abs on a man sexually attractive. Like I can recognize them as like appealing characteristics, like, oh, like, yeah, I want fucking abs like that, Jesus Christ. Or like, oh, I bet, like, I can recognize a good looking dude, like, and go like, hey, that's a good looking guy. I could imagine that he would get a lot of girls, or girls would really like that, would like that type of person. I could recognize that in a man, but I don't recognize anything that I myself would find sexually appealing. And maybe you can just sit there and be like, oh yeah, I've convinced myself I'm gay. Maybe you were just gay the whole time. I don't know, maybe, but it doesn't matter. Even if you are, good for you. Like, it doesn't make a difference. You're still a person, and you being gay or someone else being gay doesn't affect any fucking body else but yourself and whoever the fuck you're fucking. And what does it matter if you're not fucking someone? It doesn't even, like, if you're not fucking someone, why do they care about who you're fucking? Unless you're in a relationship with them, then you should probably be fucking them. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. I know this video is kind of sloppily put together, just because I'm super tired and I'm not gonna have time to make a video later today. But I apologize for that. Also, I got new internet, in case you guys don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That's the reason I didn't put out a video yesterday or the day before that. Did I put out a video the day before that? I don't think so. Wednesday. I don't think I put out a video Wednesday or Thursday. And that was because, again, I went over my download limit, first of all, on my old internet. And I was just like, oh my god, this is bullshit. And I just wanted to play League of Legends so goddamn bad, but I couldn't. But yeah, I went over my download limit, and my parents were like, fuck this shit, we're getting new internet. So we got new internet, no download limit, it's unfucking limited. Thank G.A.Z.E.D, finally. And I'm definitely going to do a live stream during the weekend, during the week. I'm going to just, whenever I'm training from now on, it's going to be a fucking live stream. Also, the live stream might be League oriented, like League of Legends. So I might be playing a little bit of League if you guys are interested in that. Definitely going to be playing some MapleStory too. But this weekend, I think it's going to be mostly League, just because my friend wants to play. And yeah, so yeah, anyways, guys, if you're interested in that, if you're interested in knowing when exactly I'm going to go live, I think I'm going to upload a video about it, but I'm probably just going to put it on Facebook and Twitter. So again, follow me, Or not again. This is the first time I'm saying that. Excuse me. I just burped into my mouth. Did it again. That was gross. But yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Links in the description. And have a fantabulous day, as they say. If you're gay, I don't know. I'm just rapping to a hoe. No. Oh no. I said hoe in my outro. Oh!